Athletes, welcome back. We are continuing our single leg strength progression program. We got Seth, we got Faith, and we got some box step ups coming your way that are gonna bias towards the left and the right, and then both together. So get ready, get set. Your warm up's coming up next. Athletes, your warm up is here. We're starting in 10 seconds. So go ahead and find a spot that you can just move your body, because we're gonna start out with tempo air squats in 3, 2, 1. So with your tempo, you're gonna go ahead and squat for a 3 count and then stand back up. Your tempo on the way up is none. So I just want you to stand up as fast as you would like. You got a 3-second count down and then stand all the way up, 5 reps there. When we're done with that, you're gonna go into 3 step back lunges on each side. So with this, keep your body balanced, and then I want you to step back. You're gonna be driving with that back leg standing up, keeping your chest upright through the entirety of this. After you've done 3 on each side, we're gonna move to our boxes or the surfaces that we're standing on top of, and we are gonna do 2 step ups on each leg, and those 2 reps are in a row on the left, and then those 2 reps are in a row on the right. So we're gonna do a total of 4. And after you've done your 2 and 2, you're gonna go 4 alternating reps. So that means that when you step down, you'll step up with the left. On the next rep, you'll step up on the right. When you're done with that, you guys are gonna go back to your tempo air squats for another 5 reps. Now, speaking on our boxes here, we've got boxes in studio. If you don't have a box at home, that is completely okay. You can use any surface that you can stand on that's gonna be stable and that will support your body weight. So if that's a stack of plates that you wanna stack up, you're more than welcome to use that. If you wanna use the steps in front of your house, those will also work as step ups. You can skip that 1 step at the bottom and go to the second one. But we're back into our tempo air squats, and then we're gonna go into our step back lunges and then those box step ups once again. Now, if you wanna make this a little bit more difficult and do the RX Plus version, then you can grab a dumbbell of whatever weight that you would like to use for this, and then keep that on your shoulder. We do want to make sure that you're not propping that on the leg that you're stepping up with. So you got to find a way to support that with your upper body. You can hold it behind your head with both hands if you like, but always make sure you got a hand in contact with that dumbbell. After our step back lunges, we are going back to our step up. We got 2 on the same leg on each side, and then we have 4 alternating total. Again, if you guys are just joining us and this seems a little strange in terms of what we're doing, we are testing our single leg strength at the end of this program that we've been continuing on. So we're a couple weeks into this at this point, and what we're doing is that we are looking at eliminating any of those imbalances that you have between your strong side and your weak side. And so these tests are really gonna help you find which side may be a little bit weaker and help you correct those. So after we're done with this final step up, that is gonna be it, because we don't need a ton of warm up for this specific piece. If you guys found that the item that you're stepping on feels like it's a little sketchy right now, take this time to find a different object, brace it up against the wall, do whatever you need to. Turn your cell phone on silent and get yourself ready, because we are about to get a leg pump going on. It's coming up next. Athletes, your workout is here. We've got 10 seconds on the clock. So go ahead and make your way to your box or your surface. And we're starting with that left leg for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. So with these step ups, we are stepping up only with our left leg. I need you to keep track of these reps. And then we are gonna go directly into our right with no rest. And then we're going into those alternating with no rest. So we got 30 seconds total here. 30 seconds total, and then we're going 60 seconds alternating our legs. You got 10 seconds left on this left leg step up. We have 5 and 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and switch to your right leg now. So with that right leg again, we are keeping that chest upright. We are doing our best not to press off of that working leg. We want to use that leg by itself. It gets no assistance to step up on this box. We've got our right leg for another 15 seconds, and then we are going to be going into our alternating step up, which if you haven't figured out by now, that is your left plus your right. We've got 5 seconds left, and 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and go into your alternating reps now. Now, as we go through this, I do want you keeping track of each of the sides and the combined that you do so that you can get reps for your left, for your right, and for your alternating. With this, we are gonna try to match this with the other 2 sets that we have coming up after this. You guys are 20 seconds in, and we are still going on with those alternating. I want you to think about taking a nice deep breath and breathing out on the step up portion. Come down, make sure that both feet make contact with the floor before you go into your next rep. If you're having difficulty remembering which leg to step up with, an easy trick that I use is I say that my left side will be my odd minute side, and then my right side will be my even minute side, or my even rep side. So going through that will kind of help you get some clarity and make sure that you don't get too confused with which leg you're supposed to use. We are resting in 5 seconds, and 3, 2, 1, rest. So that is it. Now, as with any of the workouts that we do when we got rest built in, I want you to continue to move around. So you can move those quads a little bit. You can do a couple air squats if you want to. The last thing I want you to do is sit down or just rest. I need you to continue to move around during this time because we've got 1 minute of rest, and then we are going right back into our left side step up. We got our 30, and our 60 seconds. Now on this, if you guys are experiencing any kind of knee pain with this movement, then we do highly encourage you to not try to push through that. We want you to modify the level of the object that you're stepping on. So with that, step ups, they can be any height here. So if this is a movement that's challenging for you or a little bit scary, your step up height can be like 6 inches. We don't have to go with a 20-inch box or a 2-foot box like our athletes here have. Anything is gonna work for you. So find that surface and make the adjustments you need. We are starting in 3 seconds. And 2, 1, go. And it is our left leg. Our left leg for 30 seconds once again. Our goal is to match what we established in our first round. And after we get done with the 30 seconds here, we're going back into our right and back into our alternating. Again, with something like this, and I always say this because I've said this before, but just like life, when things get hard, you need to make sure you're breathing. So when we are stepping up, we need to breathe out because that's the hard part. Go ahead and switch legs for me, and now we're on that right side. But we always want to think about the breathing. Not only it does 2 things for you. It's going to pace you because it's going to help you not outpace your breathing so that you're still going to be able to breathe. And then secondly, it does provide some core engagement because when we breathe out, the same way as somebody who's throwing a punch, they're doing martial arts, you'll always hear them breathe out. And then it's the same thing we're doing here because we want to get those core muscles engaged because step ups look easy, but if you're using a challenging height, they can be pretty tough. And go ahead and switch to alternating for me. We've got 60 seconds of your alternating reps here. We want to make sure, I know that chest is wanting to drop. I know you're wanting to press off that leg that's working, but try to keep those hands free of your lower body. Keep your chest upright, keep your eyes on the horizon, keep a smile in your eyes, and happiness in your heart. We only got 1 more set after we get done with this. You guys are 25 seconds in. We got another 35 seconds of our alternating reps here. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I want to keep this pacing. This is not a workout where you're worried about beating anyone else. It's about worrying about being consistent. We want to make sure that those reps that we established, it's almost our test phase in set number 1, and then we got to match that on sets 2 and then sets 3. You have 10 seconds left, so keep this pace. Keep moving for me. Don't stop early. I don't want you to quit until I tell you to. Keep moving. Keep going and rest. And that is it for set number 2. So we got 1 more set coming up. So with this, I know that your legs are starting to get a little bit pumped here. And again, if the surface that you're using feels a little unstable, use this time to brace it, put up against the wall, whatever you need. But we only got 1 set left. That's 2 minutes of step ups. You can do 2 minutes of anything. So I want you guys to make sure that again, during our rest time, we are moving around, bend those knees, move your legs around, move your quads around, get yourself opened up. We are going in 28 seconds. So yep, you can do the butterfly dance like our camera guy's doing. Whatever works for you, you can throw it back and give me a little bit of the running man. Whatever your dance moves are, you want to bust them out right now. This is your shot, but you only got 15 seconds because we're getting right back into our left side step up. You're not sure which your left side, it's this one. Pretty sure, yeah, it's definitely this side. We are going in 3, 2, 1, and go. And Faith started early, so that first rep is a no rep, but that is her first good rep. So we're gonna keep going into our left side step ups here. You guys have 20 seconds left on this left side, and then we are going on our right side. So again, continue to breathe. I know that I'm gonna get super annoying by telling you that, but breathing is arguably one of the most important things you can do in life. because you can't live if you're not breathing, right? So I need you to continue to breathe on these reps. And I also need you to switch to your right side now because we are on to our right side step ups. So go ahead and we will continue for 30 seconds and then we'll go into our alternating rep. Again, fight that chest up, keep those shoulders back, keep your eyes on the horizon. We are almost done. We are so close. You guys have 10 seconds left of this right side, and then we're going into our alternating reps. Again, I can see some of you not breathing, so I need you to remember, breathe out as you step up. Take a nice deep breath into your lungs and switch to your alternating. When we're going through, the other thing that I want to tell you is that when we're breathing for exercise, we're not doing the Johnny Bravo breath of up into our chest and like puffing ourselves up. We're just like, whoa, mama, none of that. I don't need that. What I need you to do is I need you to breathe deep into your waistband to stabilize yourself. So that's how we're always breathing in our exercise. We have 35 seconds left, so keep it up. I need you to match those numbers that we hit in set number 1 and set number 2. And this is set number 3, so we're done after this. You get to rest, you get to enjoy your day. You've done your single leg strength, you've done your body a favor, and you've created balance here, which is wonderful. We have 17 seconds left. So keep moving for me. I know you want to slow down. I know those feet are burning. I know those calves are burning. You got 10 seconds left. I'm getting really excited, but I don't need you to speed up. I just need you to stay steady. I just love watching people work out. We got 3, 2, 1, and rest. And that is it. We are completely done. Seth, great job. Faith, great job. Athletes at home, great job. You should all be done with us at the same time because we were doing time-based today. So fantastic work. We got your cool down coming up next. Athletes, once again, we know you got that leg pump today. You guys did a fantastic job and we loved having you. Now, if this is your first time with us and you were not aware, I got a special offer for you. If you use the code ATHOME right now on mayhemathletes.com, you can get a free month of programming to continue your fitness journey from this first day that you've started. You'll find a group of athletes, and if you're saying right now, I'm not an athlete, I don't belong there, you totally belong here. You just did a workout and that absolutely makes you an athlete. But you'll find a group of like-minded athletes that will push you towards your goals, whether it's just being a little bit better and a little bit fitter for whatever life throws your way, or making it all the way to the competition floor and getting quads like Seth. So join us today, we would love to have you. Now, make sure that you stick around because we've got your cool down listed here. And if it's your first time with us, I always say this, your body just did some really cool things and took care of you. So please stick around and take care of your body. As always, be good, be kind, and join us again for another great day of fitness.